Navy head coach Brian Newberry's football journey is simple. He always pushed himself to go one step further.
You know, my parents have been awesome, you know, blue-collar family, and they've always supported me in everything that I've ever done. You know, the love is unconditional in my family, and nothing but support.
Steve and Connie Newberry have lived in the same Oklahoma City home for some 40 years. A middle-class home built on love, respect, and zeal.
They were such good kids. We were real lucky about that. Never gave us any trouble. Except for Brian. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. He started out, we've tried to find a team, and there was one in this area, but they were 2 years older than him. And one day I was out watching them practice, and one of the running backs got hurt, and the coach said, "Anybody here want to run the ball?" I saw a little hand go up in the back. It was Brian. They give him the ball, he runs a touchdown.
Navy head football coach Brian Newberry evolved into an elite high school quarterback here at Moore School Stadium. As a senior in 1991, he led all big school quarterbacks in passing yards with 1642 in the air. He also led his Westmore Jaguars to a state title game. The dream season ended a few steps shy of the goal line.
Quarterback sneak. Putnam City North has won the 1991 state championship, 17-14.
It haunted me for years, and I've accepted it today, and it was heartbreaking, you know, to have the ball in your hands the last play of the last game of your senior year in a state championship and not get into the end zone. But it's the same thing that I tell our players. Ultimately, it's not about the wins and the losses. You know, it's about putting your best self forward and giving everything that you have to a cause, you know, that's greater than yourself.
The transition to coach was a seamless one.
First started, he made almost no money and lived in a dump that they at one place, and
but he always managed wherever he went.
yeah, he's always been happy, enjoyed what he did.
You love what you're doing. It really, truly doesn't matter, and you know, the money piece of things is truthfully never something I've thought a whole lot about. You know, I can remember going back to the Washington Lee days, and you know, I think I made $15,000 that year in coaching, had some on-campus housing, and didn't have much debt, but I thought I was rich at the time, you know.
I think Coach Niemot showed him a lot of the family stuff could be thrown in there, and it worked out well. He's a perfectionist.
Yeah. He doesn't lose well.
No, he's a perfectionist, and he's never really had to say anything to Brian because he was so particular. You know, he criticized himself.
Yeah, hard on himself. It was too hard on himself.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think it's a combination of perfectionist and competitor. You kind of hate losing even more than you like winning, you know, and so you're always looking for a better way to do things, always trying to figure out, you know, what it is that you can do better. And it's just like I tell our players, it's about being the best version of you.
Well, he's low key too, and I doubt you ever see him really get on somebody. He's had no problem with discipline or getting along with the players. He's a player's coach. Brian's going to do well there as a head coach. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
I think he's surrounded himself with good people.
We try to tell him don't be hard on himself, because he's really hard on himself. Win or lose, he finds something he could have done better.
Connie will attend her son's head coaching debut against Notre Dame in Ireland and shares his expectations.
A win. A big old win.